for the serious gamer.
Hey guys, it's Spider by NextGenTactics.com. This is Mag, Season 1 Sever, Episode 8, Skills, Weapons, Classes, Respec, and the Jack of One Trade Trophy. This is our skills trees, and there are a bunch of trees here, the first being Assault. We're actually going to be focusing on the Assault, so there are a bunch of upgrades you can get, like the reflex sight, different assault rifles that you can unlock, improved stability, foregrip, there's a steady aim. A lot of these are very similar to what you'll find in Modern Warfare 2. There's another sight, an optical sight. Battle rifle AK-103. There's a suppressor. And then you have some noob tube stuff. Sweet. Can't wait for that. Get flamed for that kind of shit. So yeah, there's quite a few upgrades for the assault rifle. And the skills, if you look at the skill points, you get 1 point every time you level up. So we've already done a bunch of upgrades. You have your sidearm or personal defense weapon, so you can only have one primary weapon and one personal defense weapon active at any given time. You always have your knife as well, so it looks like you can have your pistol, and there's another gun up there as well. Athleticism, so you've got again a bunch of options here for sprinting, damage recovery, resistance to damage, stealth. And there's chemical damage resistance, explosive resistance, and then you have your Juggernaut, and I can't wait to unlock that. But there's a little ways to go. You got to spend a lot of points in order to get your Juggernaut, so to speak. Close quarters, so you're talking like SMG type stuff. Vipera, if I pronounce that right. Improved stability, some of the similar things that you get with the assault rifle, although there are fewer here. But there's also a shotgun. The shotgun is kick-ass in close quarters that I've seen. I mean, I've gotten killed by it quite a bit. Electronics, so there's a bunch of things you can get here. You can locate enemies easier, sensors, motion sensors. I mean, if you guys want to read on any of the stuff, just go back and pause it in the video. We're going pretty quick here. Sniper stuff is pretty cool. Actually, once I'm done with the assault and I've gotten all the upgrades, I'm probably going to do a video showing you everything, all the differences between the three guns and the attachments, the scopes, and whatnot, and how it impacts the gun. And then once I'm done that, I'm probably going to do the sniper rifles next, because it looks pretty cool. Like, look at, I mean, there's some pretty cool shit. There's a variable power scope, which I hear is really awesome. I mean, if you're prone with a variable power scope and a bipod on the most powerful sniper rifle, it's going to be kick-ass. Or at least I'm assuming it's going to be. And it probably will be. Anyways, and we probably are going to kick some ass with it. Okay, so you've got your heavy, which is like LMG type stuff, as well as your RPG upgrades, some improved stability, and another machine gun, a PSKMG looks like. Explosives, so they're anti-personnel mines, they're advanced grenades. Gotta try that out. Some anti-tank mines, advanced explosives. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That would be good for setting up charges and disarming, depending on the game type. Support, here's the gear medical kit that you want to get right off the bat, and the resuscitation that we talked about. So those are the two things you want to get. I actually got improved resuscitation, which my last video, I basically suggested that you don't get. And we're actually going to show you a respec. See the respec points in the top right? You need 3,000 to respec, okay? And what that does is allow you, basically pulls all your skill points off of the items that you've previously selected so that you could respec your class. And it costs us 3,000 points, and I didn't actually realize that it was going to cost us 5,000 for the next respec. But what we're focusing on, because we wanted to try that medical kit upgrade for resuscitation, but it didn't actually do anything for XP. That's why I wanted to get rid of it. Plus, we had a couple other upgrades that we really didn't need. So right now, we're focusing on getting the base medical kit with resuscitation, and then we're going to unlock basically everything in the assault rifle tree. And again, once we've unlocked everything, because we still have a little ways to go, probably another 10 levels or something to unlock everything. We'll do a video showing you everything, all the assault rifle, all the assault rifles and all the attachments. One thing I should also mention, you saw those, there are numbered sections within each skill tree, and you basically have to unlock or purchase a skill for a minimum of 2 skill points in one section before you can actually unlock anything in the next section. So it's a bit of a progression there, just something to keep in mind. So here's a summary of the skill points requirements. So Assault, you have 28, Personal Defense 13, Athleticism 22, Close Quarter 16, Electronics 12, Marksman 23, Heavy 21, Explosives 9, for a grand total of 144. So you're going to really have to focus on what skill set you want, because you're only going to have 60 skill points. I'm not sure if you can get more after that, but 60 is max level, so we'll see what happens when we get there. So here we're just showing us getting another trophy. It's called Jack of One Trade, awarded when a player reaches the bottom tier of a skill tree. So we're on the bottom tier for the skill tree for support. And we just grabbed our improved resuscitation ability or skill. And there's our trophy, Jack of One Trade. That's it. That's all we want to show you here. So we're going to move on to, I believe, our classes. Alright, so this is the armory, and this is where we're going to show you how to set up your classes. You can have 5 class slots, and here's our first loadout, which is for our main assault class. Sorry, we're going to go back up to that. And our main gun is AK-103. And if you notice at the top, there's available 300C, use 3100C out of 3400C. As you select your weapons and your loadout, equipment, armor, that sort of thing, what you select uses up some of those C's. I really couldn't tell you what C stands for, but you can only use so much. So you can't just equip the best of everything. So there's our handgun. We only have that unlocked. We don't have any attachments or anything like that unlocked. So that's fine. The AK-103, we had the bipod and the foregrip unlocked. Here are your regular equipment items. You have 2 slots for those. Some of these items actually fall under heavy equipment as well, but definitely the medical kit. You pretty much want to have on almost every class your medical kit. And then we have there's a repair kit and frags. What I would actually recommend, and we don't actually have it set up, or maybe we do, we have a repair kit or a repair class set up. So if you're playing a particular game type, when you die you can actually switch to a repair if you actually need to repair something. So we're just selecting the smoke grenade, and you want to fill out your C's, whatever it is. And I'm not sure how that affects your mobility in game. I haven't actually tested it. I should probably just run a little test to see how long it takes you to run from point A to point B with, let's say, only an SMG and nothing else equipped, versus you have a full loadout of 3400 C's. So here's our second class, our sniper class. We actually have 1300 C's available, and actually I have to look and see if, as you progress in the ranks, if your maximum number of C's allowed actually increases. I don't know if it does, but I'll have to get back to you on that because I haven't actually kept track of that. So that's our second loadout or class. Here's our third class, which is our heavy, our LMG class. And we have some available C's, so we're going to add the smoke grenade. And that's our repair kit. So that's our repair class right there. And if you want, on some of the game types, well, especially, well, not so much on sabotage or suppression, but on acquisition and domination, you definitely want to have that RPG so that you can take out some of the vehicles, the APCs and whatnot. And you can have, like I said, up to 5 slots, and you can just configure it however you want. You can't really rename them. You'll just have to remember what they are, or it actually tells you when you're doing class selection in game. So yeah, that's it. So hopefully we covered most of everything. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you guys want to see anything else, leave it in the comments, and we'll definitely get to it as we progress through Season 1 as Sever. Alright? Thanks, guys. For more strategies and tactics, visit www.nextgentactics.com. I'm Spiderbite, and I'm going to go play some more Massive Action Game.